There's a new twist in the great power game that's currently playing out across Africa. Somaliland has offered the US a military base and access to critical minerals. What's the catch, you ask? Well, it wants formal recognition as an independent state. Here's the deal. Somaliland, which is strategically perched by the Red Sea, declared independence from Somalia. This was in the year 1991. And while the US acknowledges Somalia's claim to the territory, Somaliland president is lobbying Washington hard to support its semi-autonomous status and recognition. And in doing so, it effectively joins the wider competition that is underway in Africa for US President Donald Trump's attention, as Washington basically competes with China for the strategic resources there. So the Somaliland president, who came to power last year, said that the talks with the US Embassy in Somalia and the Department of Defense are aimed at securing a new partnership on economic cooperation, security, and counter-terrorism. Somaliland, despite 3 decades of peace and a functioning government, remains unrecognized by the world. And now its president is making this bold pitch: a US military base and a deal on critical minerals like lithium in exchange for recognition or, at the very least, deeper ties. And according to reports, he has confirmed ongoing talks with the US Embassy in Somalia and the Department of Defense. While Somalia continues to battle civil war and Islamist insurgents, Somaliland has largely remained peaceful, an argument that the region's leaders say strengthens their case. In fact, the UAE already runs a port at Berbera and a nearby airstrip, both used for military logistics. The US could follow, especially amid the rising Red Sea tensions fueled by the Houthi attacks and the Gaza war. And interestingly, this offer also comes at a time when President Trump has been courting African leaders, remember, as the US and China wrestle for access to Africa's rich mineral resources. Somaliland does not yet produce lithium, but has granted exploration licenses to foreign firms. It also sits on reserves of gold and other valuable resources. The Somaliland president insists that the US cooperation is not conditional on formal recognition, but has also made it clear that Somaliland will not accept any parallel administration by Somalia. He also warned Mogadishu against any attempts to undermine Somaliland's autonomy, stating, and I'm quoting now, "We are a peace-loving nation, but we are capable of defending our territory," quote unquote. And as America recalibrates its Africa policy, Somaliland is offering both leverage and location. But whether the US is ready to redraw the maps in the Horn of Africa remains to be seen. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.